Did you know that something as simple as salt could be the key to shielding yourself from negativity? For centuries, cultures around the world have recognized salt not just as a culinary staple, but as a powerful tool for spiritual cleansing and protection. But here's a little-known secret. Freezing salt amplifies its natural ability to ward off negative energy. By placing salt in the freezer, you create a barrier that repels negativity, returning harmful energy to its source. Whether it's protecting yourself from envious thoughts, harmful enchantments, or even the dreaded evil eye, this ancient ritual has proven to be remarkably effective. From the moment you freeze salt, you may begin to feel a sense of freedom and relief from the toxic influences trying to invade your life. If you find this fascinating and want to explore more rituals and practices to protect your energy and attract positivity, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Daily Buddhism Wisdom. We're here to help you navigate not only your financial journey but also your spiritual well-being. Ready to protect yourself and return negative intentions to their source? Whether you're dealing with envious glances, harmful thoughts, or even deliberate ill wishes, this simple yet powerful ritual can be your shield. Let's break down exactly what you need and why each element is so important. What you'll need and why it matters. First, sea salt. Preferably coarse and unprocessed. Salt has long been revered for its purifying and protective properties across various cultures. When it comes to energy work, natural, coarse salt is especially powerful because it retains its organic structure and high vibrational frequency. Think of it like a sponge for negativity, absorbing and neutralizing harmful intentions before they can reach you. But here's the good news. If you don't have rock salt or sea salt on hand, even ordinary table salt will do. What truly matters is the intention you put into the ritual. Your focus and determination are what empower the salt to work on your behalf. Second, an airtight plastic bag. This part is crucial, and here's why. Once the salt absorbs negative energy, it needs to be contained, locked away where it cannot leak back into your space. By using a bag that seals tightly, you're effectively trapping the negativity and preventing it from re-entering your environment. Think of it like sealing away toxic fumes. Once it's closed, the energy remains contained. You can use a food storage bag, a resealable plastic pouch, or even a recycled bag from a store. It doesn't matter if it has a logo or design on it. The key is ensuring it's completely airtight. Third, a small piece of plain white paper. This might seem like a minor detail, but it's actually very powerful. White paper symbolizes purity, clarity, and the intention to cleanse. Keeping it blank allows you to channel your focus and energy without interference. It doesn't need to be large. Just a small piece is enough to serve as your focal point. Think of it as a clean slate, ready to absorb your intention and enhance the effectiveness of the ritual. Every detail of this ritual holds deep symbolic meaning, and one of the most crucial steps involves preparing the white paper. When you manually tear off the edges of the paper, you are performing an act of symbolic cleansing. The uneven, natural edges created by your own hands represent the removal of obstacles, blockages, and lingering negative influences that may be disrupting the positive flow of energy in your life. This isn't just a mundane step. It's an intentional act of clearing the way for abundance, success, and emotional peace. Think of it like pruning a plant to encourage healthy growth. By trimming away the rough, limiting edges, you are creating a clean slate for fresh, positive energy to enter your life. Salt is one of nature's most potent purifiers. Its unique crystalline structure has the ability to absorb and neutralize negative energy, creating a powerful barrier against harmful influences. Throughout history, salt has been used in countless rituals for protection, cleansing, and spiritual healing. But why? Salt's natural ability to draw in and trap negative energy makes it an unparalleled tool for energetic cleansing. When combined with your focused intention, its power becomes even more effective. Have you ever felt like everything in your life is going wrong for no apparent reason? Money seems to slip through your fingers, never growing no matter how hard you try. Conflicts and arguments feel constant, especially with those closest to you. Your projects, whether personal or professional, keep failing, even when you put your heart and soul into them. These are all clear indicators that you may be surrounded by negative energy. And while it's tempting to blame circumstances or even bad luck, the truth is that external influences can have a powerful impact on your well-being. Sometimes, the negativity you face is a direct result of jealousy, envy, or ill intentions from others. It could be as subtle as a negative comment disguised as a joke, or as severe as intentional efforts to bring you down. But here's the tricky part. Many times, these harmful energies come from people who are deeply integrated into your daily life. They might be family members, whose criticism and negativity feel inescapable. They could be longtime friends whose envy surfaces in subtle, toxic ways. They might be co-workers or neighbors who project their own frustrations onto you. The harsh truth is that you can't always avoid or distance yourself from these individuals. Whether through obligation, proximity, or emotional attachment, separating yourself physically isn't always possible. When direct confrontation isn't an option, the best course of action is to create a protective barrier that shields you from negativity, without causing harm to anyone else. Here's the powerful truth. You have the right to protect your energy. More than that, it's your responsibility. This ritual is not about dark magic or wishing harm upon others. Quite the opposite. It is an act of positive energy work, a white work, meant to re-establish the natural, healthy flow of energies around you. By taking these steps, you are choosing to purify your environment, attract prosperity, and restore harmony to your life. By following this ritual with intention and dedication, you can feel lighter and more focused, free from the oppressive weight of negativity. Notice improvements in your relationships. Conflicts lessen and communication flows more smoothly. Experience renewed growth and success in your projects, creativity, and finances. Reclaim your peace of mind and establish a protected space where you can truly thrive. Have you ever felt a sudden heaviness in your life, like something or someone is working against your happiness and success? Whether it's unexplained stress, conflicts arising out of nowhere, or a constant feeling of unease, these could all be signs of negative energy directed toward you. When someone projects harmful intentions your way, whether consciously or unconsciously, it can disturb your well-being, throwing your emotional, spiritual, and even financial life out of balance. But here's the empowering truth. You have the power to redirect that energy back to where it came from and restore peace in your life. The technique I'm about to share with you is ancient, simple, and incredibly effective. This ritual is all about taking control of your energy and sending harmful intentions back to their source, wherever that may be. It's not about revenge or causing harm. Instead, it's about breaking unhealthy cycles and protecting yourself from further negativity. One of the most critical parts of this ritual is preparing your materials correctly. And it all starts with a single piece of plain white paper. Paper acts as a vessel, a clean slate upon which you imprint your intention. Its purity symbolizes a fresh start, a space free from negativity and ready to absorb harmful influences for the purpose of neutralization. But here's the key detail. The edges of the paper must be manually torn, not cut. By tearing the paper with your own hands, you're performing an act of purification. This deliberate act removes the artificial, clean-cut boundaries and symbolizes the breaking of obstacles or energetic blockages that are holding you back. But there's more. Using metal objects like scissors, knives, or bowls can interfere with the purity of this process. Metal, with its conductive properties, can disrupt the energy you are trying to cleanse. The goal here is to keep the paper as pure as possible, untainted by outside influences. Think of it as creating a blank canvas that is ready to capture and hold the negativity you wish to banish. Once your paper is prepared, it's time to use a tool that holds deep symbolic meaning. A black pen. Black is not just a color. It's a powerful symbol of closure, protection, and finality. When you use black ink in this ritual, you are signaling the end of a harmful cycle. Black absorbs all light and energy, making it the perfect medium to absorb negativity and bring things to a definitive close. Just as nightfall signals the end of the day, black ink represents the closing of a chapter. Specifically, the harmful chapter that has been affecting your life. It allows you to sever the negative bond and reclaim your energy. Are you feeling overwhelmed by negativity or sensing that someone is intentionally or unintentionally sending harmful energy your way? You might notice constant arguments and misunderstandings with people you care about, unexplained setbacks in your personal or professional life, a persistent feeling of being watched or judged, unusual fatigue, sadness, or irritability without a clear cause. These symptoms can all be signs of negative energy interfering with your well-being. But here's the empowering part. By following this ritual, you can reclaim your energy and return that harmful intention back to its origin, effectively breaking the cycle. This ritual is rooted in principles of energy work, intention, and symbolism. It's not about hurting anyone or seeking revenge. Instead, it's about restoring the natural balance of energies in your life. When negativity is sent your way, it often leaves a lingering effect, whether it's through envy, resentment, or harmful wishes. By tearing the paper, using black ink, and setting your intention, you are actively choosing to end the cycle of negativity. You're giving that energy a destination, sending it away from you, back to where it came from. You deserve peace, clarity, and success. And while you can't always control the intentions of others, you absolutely can control how you respond to them. This ritual is a way to reclaim your power and protect your well-being. Why is black the ideal color for this ritual? Because black embodies closure, finality, mourning, and release. Throughout history and across countless cultures, black has been used to signify the end of one phase and the transition to another. It is a color that absorbs all light and energy, making it a powerful tool for drawing out negativity and sealing harmful intentions away from you. Using black in this ritual is not about inviting darkness. Quite the opposite. It's about taking control, putting an end to harmful influences, and reclaiming your light. Black acts as a shield, absorbing what doesn't serve you and marking a clear boundary between you and negativity. It's your declaration that the harmful energies directed your way will no longer affect you. The second essential element for this ritual is water, a symbol of purification, emotional cleansing, and renewal. And here's the best part. It doesn't have to be special or sacred water. It can be ordinary tap water from your home, because it is your intention that transforms it into a powerful cleansing agent. Water is a conduit for energy. It carries away negativity and creates a fresh, purified space for healing and protection. Think of it like washing away dirt from your skin, except this process purifies your energy. Now that you have your materials ready, it's time to prepare your mind and energy. Remember, the true power of this ritual lies not only in the materials but in your intention and focus. Take a moment to center yourself. Breathe deeply and repeat these powerful affirmations. I am protected. I am a being of light. By speaking or writing these words, you are already initiating the process of energetic protection. It's a powerful declaration that you refuse to be affected by negativity. This simple act of affirming your protection is the first step toward reclaiming your energy. Comment below with, I am protected. I am a being of light. By doing this, you are setting your intention, creating an energetic barrier, and inviting positivity into your life. The act of declaring your protection in writing is a powerful commitment to yourself. Now let's move on to one of the most critical parts of this ritual: acknowledging and releasing the negativity that has been directed toward you. On your prepared piece of paper, write down the names of people, situations, thoughts, or even your own fears that you feel are currently affecting your peace and well-being. Don't rush this step. Allow yourself the time to reflect and bring these influences to the surface. Write with intention and clarity. As you write each name or description, visualize that negativity leaving your life. See it being captured by the paper, safely contained and no longer able to harm you. If you know the name of the person or people causing harm, write it down. This could be a demanding boss who drains your energy with constant criticism, a toxic coworker who spreads negativity and conflict, a jealous acquaintance whose envy is palpable. But what if you don't know their names? That's perfectly fine. Instead, describe them with as much detail as you can. For example, the neighbor on the third floor who constantly stirs up drama, the colleague at work who always argues and creates tension, the person who undermines my confidence and tries to bring me down. The important thing is that when you read the description, You immediately picture the person, situation, or influence in your mind. This direct connection allows you to identify and isolate the negative energy you wish to banish. Once you have written everything down, take a moment to reflect. Understand that this process is not about blaming others or holding on to resentment. Instead, it's about releasing the negative energy that has been directed at you, allowing you to move forward with a clean slate. Your intention throughout this ritual should be rooted in cleansing, protection, and emotional freedom. You are not trying to harm anyone. Instead, you are choosing to protect yourself and create a barrier against negativity. By taking the time to identify the negativity and put it into words, you are already freeing yourself from its influence. You are recognizing what has been holding you back and making a conscious decision to let it go. The power of this ritual is in its simplicity. You don't need expensive tools or elaborate setups. Your intention, focus, and the willingness to protect yourself are the true sources of power. Have you ever felt that the weight of negative energy affects not only your emotional well-being but your physical health, too? Headaches, migraines, backaches, anxiety, sadness, and even insomnia can all be manifestations of toxic energy surrounding you. It's not just your mind that suffers. Your body responds, too. Now, here's something important. Don't limit yourself. If you feel overwhelmed by negativity, write down everything that is troubling you, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. This ritual is about removing all obstacles that block your path to peace and prosperity. If you need an entire sheet of paper, then use it. This is your moment to release everything that's been weighing you down. Think of this as a deep emotional detox. You are pouring all of your pain, frustrations, worries, and suspicions onto the paper. And that's exactly what you need to do. Get it all out. Allow yourself to feel and express every pain point, every frustration, and every negative influence you believe is affecting you. For example, you might write, migraine, if constant headaches plague you due to stress, anxiety, or negative energy. Backache, if you feel like the weight of the world is literally hurting your shoulders and back. Insomnia, if you find yourself tossing and turning, unable to rest because of lingering negativity. Anxiety, if feelings of unease and worry have taken over your mind. Sadness, if persistent sadness has dulled your joy and drained your energy. You can also write down the names of people who you believe may be sending negative energy your way. Sometimes, we have clear suspicions or encounters that leave us feeling drained or attacked. Other times, the sources of negativity may be unclear. In such cases, generalize, write down things like enemies, whether known or unknown, those who harbor harmful intentions toward you. Jealousy, if you feel surrounded by envy, whether it's from coworkers, friends, or even family members. Negative situations, specific conflicts, disagreements, or obstacles that seem to block your progress. Remember, if you are uncertain about the source, it's perfectly fine to describe them instead of naming them. For example, the colleague who always undermines me at work. The neighbor who constantly creates problems and drama. The person who always tries to bring me down with harsh words or criticisms. Once you have poured everything onto the paper, it's time to seal it away. This act is symbolic and deeply powerful, so take your time and do it with intention. Fold the paper 3 times. As you fold, visualize how all the negativity is being compressed and trapped within the paper. Fold outward. This is crucial because it symbolizes pushing away or rejecting the negativity from your life. As you fold, repeat this mantra to yourself. All evil returns to its origin and nothing can affect me. Repeat this mantra 3 times with focus and conviction. The repetition serves to strengthen your intention and reinforce your energetic boundary. Now that you have folded the paper, it's time to contain it within a plastic bag. As you place the paper inside, do so calmly and carefully, with the intention of capturing and isolating all negativity. The next step is critical. Cover the paper entirely with salt. Why salt? Because salt is one of the most potent natural purifiers available. It absorbs negative energy, neutralizes harmful vibrations, and creates a protective barrier between you and anything that seeks to harm you. As you pour the salt over the folded paper, visualize the salt absorbing every trace of negativity and hostility. Imagine it drawing out all the darkness and transforming it into harmless, neutral energy. Continue repeating your mantra as you do this. All evil returns to its origin, and nothing can affect me. Say it 3 times as you pour the salt, allowing the words to resonate deeply within you. This verbal affirmation strengthens your intention and activates the purifying power of the salt. Make sure the paper is completely covered. Not a single corner should be visible. This symbolizes total encapsulation and neutralization of the negative forces that have been affecting you. Are you ready to seal away negativity and reclaim your peace of mind? This is the moment to activate your protective energy and declare your intention with confidence. Write down in the comments, "All evil returns to its origin, and nothing can affect me." By doing this, you are not just typing words. You are decreeing a powerful truth and taking meaningful action to attract protective energies into your life. When you affirm this with conviction, you are initiating a powerful shield around yourself. Now, it's time to neutralize the negative energies you've captured. This step is simple but incredibly effective. Add water to the salt. Carefully drip a few drops of water into the bag containing the salt and folded paper. You don't need much, just enough to slightly dampen the salt. As you do this, visualize how the water begins to break down and neutralize all negative intentions. Observe the salt. Notice how the salt becomes damp and compacted. This symbolizes the process of absorbing and neutralizing harmful energies, breaking them down until they are powerless. Now, you need to secure the negativity within the bag, so it can no longer affect you. Seal the bag tightly. If you are using an airtight bag, simply press it closed. If it's a regular plastic bag, tie a very strong knot. Make sure it is completely secured. This is important because you want all that negative energy to remain contained and unable to return to you. Now comes the most critical part of this ritual: freezing the negative energy away. Place the bag in your freezer. It's best to hide it deep within your freezer, away from where others may find or touch it. Bury it beneath other items if necessary. Just make sure it remains undisturbed. As you place the bag in the freezer, decree this affirmation: freeze all evil, the evil eye, and bad energies. They will stay here until they completely disappear. Repeat this affirmation 3 times with unwavering conviction. Visualize all harmful energies being locked away, frozen, and rendered powerless. Close your freezer and forget about it for at least 7 days. Here's a critical piece of advice: always perform this ritual with a positive mindset. Never approach this from a place of resentment, anger, or frustration, because negative emotions can interfere with your intentions and even attract more negativity. Remember, the energy you emit will always return to you, often in a multiplied form. So, ensure you are feeling calm, strong, and empowered when you perform this ritual. You can do this at any time, on any day of the week, during any moon phase. The most important factor is that you feel ready and powerful when you begin. The moment you place the bag in the freezer, you may already begin to feel changes. Here's what to expect: immediate relief. As the negative energies start to freeze, you may notice an almost instant sense of calm and relief. The emotional and physical burdens that have been weighing you down may begin to lift. Improvement in health and well-being. If you've been struggling with anxiety, insomnia, headaches, or other physical symptoms caused by negativity, these issues will start to ease. You may find yourself sleeping better, feeling more refreshed, and experiencing less pain. Increased positivity and prosperity. As the days pass, you will likely notice a more positive atmosphere around you. Situations that previously felt blocked or difficult will start to flow more smoothly. After 7 days, it's time to complete the ritual and fully release the negative energies. Carefully remove the bag from your freezer. Do not open it. Handle it as little as possible to avoid disturbing the energies inside. Dispose of it far away from your home. The further, the better. Ideally, you should throw it into a public trash can or disposal area that is located far from your living space. By doing this, you ensure that those negative energies cannot find their way back to you. This final step is crucial to break the cycle of negativity and restore your personal peace and protection. Here's a powerful technique to amplify the effects of this ritual and reprogram your subconscious mind for ultimate protection. Whenever you feel negativity approaching, whether it's from toxic people, low vibrational energies, or even unseen forces, simply open your freezer. Visualize how all the negative energy is trapped within the ice, completely immobilized, with no possibility of escaping. Feel the power of this containment and know that you are safe, protected, and shielded from any harm. This simple action will reinforce the ritual's effects and strengthen your protective barrier. Remember, this ancient technique is both simple and incredibly powerful. It's your right to protect yourself from negative influences and take control of your life's energy. By not doing so, you allow chaos and misfortune to take root. So if you feel weighed down by bad luck, conflict, or unexplained setbacks, try this technique and watch as the results transform your life. This ritual is more than just a symbolic act. It's a powerful declaration of your personal sovereignty. By acknowledging the negativity, writing it down, and sealing it away with salt, you are taking proactive steps to reclaim your energy and protect yourself from harm. It's not dark magic. It's a practice of self-care, empowerment, and energetic hygiene. You are cleansing your life of what no longer serves you and making room for positivity, peace, and success. If you found this powerful ritual helpful, share it with others on your social networks. Remember, when you help others improve their lives, the universe returns those blessings to you, often multiplied. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Daily Buddhism Wisdom, and comment below. All evil returns to its origin, and nothing can affect me. Your journey to protection and empowerment starts now.